Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Yes.
Look at you.
Matt Barnes, who is a retired professional basketball player that played 14 seasons in the NBA, is having some off-court issues. Well, actually, they're in-court issues. They're just not in the court he's used to playing in. Now, for some of you that are not into the NBA or the game of sports, but are into reality TV, you may remember him from Basketball Wives alongside his then-fiancée, Gloria Govan. Before becoming engaged, the couple did have two beautiful twin boys together, and they did finally end up getting married. However, that marriage did not work out. And then Gloria ended up dating fellow NBA player and now WNBA coach Derek Fisher. Now the tea is Derek and Matt were once friends, and Matt felt betrayed and drove to the house to go whoop up on Derek's head, but we'll get into that shortly. Now that you're caught up on who Matt is, let's get into his current issues. Now Matt and his now ex-girlfriend Anansa Sims are in the headlines now because Matt recently revealed that he is unable to see the son that the two of them have together. Now Anansa Sims is a model who gets it from her mother, the beautiful Beverly Johnson. Now 2 days ago, Matt posted a picture of both he and his son that he has with Anansa on his Instagram page, and he says, "I'm missing my little man. Hopefully I'll be allowed to see him soon." Now everyone immediately jumped onto Anansa's page and tore her a new one for not allowing this man to see his son, but she immediately clapped back with a post that says, "When a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you. The misinformation will feel unfair, but stay above it, trusting that other people will eventually see the truth just like you did." And underneath it, she says, "My kids see their father. I'm praying the restraining order protects me and keeps me safe." I was like, restraining order? Matt Barnes, you got some explaining to do, Lucy. You got some explaining to do. Well, speaking of explaining to do, blog Whispers with Bella uploaded this document showing the child custody order for Ashton Barnes. Legal custody is with both parents, and the physical custody is with the mom, Anansa, and he has scheduled visits to see his son twice a week. So, Matt, to say that you're unable to see your son, you're reaching at best. Then Matt goes on to say this: "Sometimes ish just doesn't work out. I was romantically involved with Anansa for a short time before we became pregnant. I take full responsibility for my decisions, which led to a child entering the world. Because of the love that I have for my twins, I knew the pain of being apart from a child and wanted Ashton close to me as much as possible. In an attempt to do the right thing, I tried to play house. Again, I take full responsibility for that choice. For more than a year, I tried to make the arrangement work. Unfortunately, it did not. As a retired professional basketball player, sports commentator, and show host, I fully recognize that my private life will often spill into the public. Anansa has every right to seek attention in whatever fashion she chooses, whether that's faking trips to Chicago or posting old videos to create her own narrative. In the end, I hope that we can co-parent and do what's best for Ash. Although I tried to handle this privately as adults without outside input, I have no choice but to allow the courts to intervene. I will play by the rules and will give my all to make sure my son is not used as a pawn. As it relates to the restraining order, this comes out of the blue after I have been out of town working to provide for my boys. It is perfectly timed to align with our upcoming court date. In the end, I wish Anansa luck. After 6 years, I'm at peace with the twins' mom, and we are co-parenting the best we can. I want that peace to continue in every part of my life. This post is not meant to be petty or vindictive. It's not fun fighting for your kids, especially under the public's eye. With my 40th birthday a couple of weeks away, I'm happier than I've ever been. I simply need to clarify what I now face. I know y'all are tired of hearing about it. I pray that I can handle the rest in private. Child, I for one cannot stand when someone takes a shot at you and then gets mad when the shootee shoots back at the shooter. This is life. This is how it goes down. Well, exclusive tea from thejasminebrand.com says that a source close to the situation contacted them to let them know that the restraining order was filed because Matt was threatening, harassing, stalking, and cyberbullying Anansa, and that his posts are violating the restraining order, but he really didn't care because getting his fans to attack her on a lie meant more to him than abiding by a restraining order. Now, rumor mill has it that Matt was cheating on Anansa Sims, and when she found out about it, she realized her worth and decided to leave him alone. And they say that when Matt gets left by a woman, he gets upset. He doesn't know how to take it, although he was the one that left his ex, Gloria Govan. When she got with Derek Fisher, he was not feeling it. He didn't like that man around his kids, driving his car, chilling up in his house, and Matt got in the car on a tire that was flat and drove all the way to the house to make sure he whooped up on that man's head. Take a listen to this.
I said, "This my friend," and then Isaiah said, "This mommy's friend." So I was like, "Let me talk to your mom." And she takes the iPad and she's like, "I can't talk right now. I'm getting ready to have some people." I was like, "Man, that, like we need to talk." So she goes in the garage and she's like, "Well, I wanted to tell you, but today happened. I didn't know how to tell you." I was like, "No, that." I was like, "You got this dude around my kids and you didn't tell me." You know what I mean? Like, you got this dude in my house and you didn't tell me. Like,
which you're paying for, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which makes it a little
right,
a little stingier.
Right. So I'm just like, and then she cops like a little attitude where like, you can't tell me who I can be with, and hangs up on me. I'm like, okay. But so by this time, like both my cars are already out in Memphis, and this is pre-Uber for me. So like I have a little, my homeboy stays with me, but he's always gone. Though his Bentley was downstairs, but I couldn't find the keys. So I'm rummaging through the house. He's in Vegas, like, "Bro, where are your keys? I don't need your keys. I need to go somewhere." And I kind of briefly told him, "I need to find your keys." So I finally found his keys. I go down the parking lot, put the bitch in reverse, and he has a flat tire, and it's a Bentley, so I can't just like rough the shit up. So I'm just like, "Fuck, what do I do?" So I say, "Fuck it." So I just drive it. I put the hazards on and drive like 3 miles an hour, like 4 blocks to the gas station. Put some air in the tire. I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm on." So I'm headed over there. So I think the whole situation was, I don't know where Kanye heard the story from, but everyone thought that once Kanye said 90 miles or 95 miles, that I drove from Santa Barbara to Manhattan Beach, when all I drove was from Marina Del Rey to Manhattan Beach.
Okay, which is what, like 20 miles or something?
It's 15 minutes.
15 minutes, right.
Yeah. So
well, I guess you were bumping Tupac the whole time?
The whole time, man. So I'm bumping Tupac.
Probably not the right type of music
so
at this point.
I hit up Gilbert Arenas. And I'm just like, kind of briefly give him what's going on. I was like, I'm probably going to need to get bailed out of jail tonight. He's like, "What's going on?" And I'm just like, Derek's, and I kind of give him a little story. He's like, Gilbert's some other fire starter himself. So
he's the instigator.
He was gassed anyways. Like,
he's the guy that brings the gun into the locker room.
Right. He's like, "I got you, whatever you need, you're good." So I end up getting to the house, and I give him my keys back by this time, so the front door's locked. And I hear people in the backyard, and I smell the fire pit. So I hop the fence. And it's crazy too. Like I'm in a hoodie and in my beanie, and I'm walking along the side of the fence. And then this is probably 10 o'clock at night by now. So you walk down the side of the house, and then the backyard opens up a little bit. And as soon as I turn into the backyard, I see Derek with his arm around Gloria. So I just fire on him, stuck him.
Well, I guess you jumped over the gate.
Yeah, I jumped over the back fence because it was locked.
Right, because Gilbert Arenas, I guess, did an Instagram post about it.
Yeah,
there was no play-by-play.
There was nobody stopped. Like there was no. I was on another planet that night. So I end up walking in there, and then the first people I see are Gloria and Derek. So I turn the corner, take off on him. Everybody starts screaming, and she had people over, a bunch of people over. So I hit him. He falls into the sliding glass door.
Okay, so you actually punch him in the face, and you connect.
Okay, and hit him and knock him into the sliding glass door. And then I'm jumped on by like 3 or 4 dudes. Everyone's screaming. All the girls are telling me to stop, Matt, stop, Matt. And I get these fuckers off my toe. Whoever gets in my way is getting hands. So I get into the house, and we get around this little island, and we're kind of playing Tom and Jerry. Him, "No, we need to talk. We need to do this." Like, "No, we don't need to do this." Everybody's screaming like, "Fuck that. You had your chance to talk to me, bro." Like, we fighting.
Just looking at this whole situation, I do feel personally that Anansa probably does need some type of restraining order against Matt. Just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about everything going on between Matt and his now ex, Anansa, and their son, Ashton? Do you think there's any type of correlation going on between him not getting along with Gloria and now not getting along with Anansa? Do you think he's the common denominator? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, in this video, I want to tell you about a company called Ash Kicking. Now, you know your girl Chronicles would not promote a company without doing one of those thorough Chronicle Speaks investigations, honey, and Ash Kicking definitely passed the test. Y'all make sure to check out ashkicking.com for one of the best 100% natural home fragrance and beauty products, honey, and use my code Chronicles at checkout for an extra 15% off just for you. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new episodes.